Go now.
Hey guys, it's a Wicked Review here at Popcultcha, and I'm Andy, and this is Josh, and this is Bianca, and boy, you tune in for an hour of fun, an hour of laughs, an hour of haircuts, some Josh's, and an hour of just friendship, really, and the values of friendship.
Sidekickism.
Lessons.
Sidekick.
Don't forget also collectibles.
Boy, we've got things to show you. Things are coming to the Popcultcha Warehouse this week, and we're going to be giving away some prizes. Namely, the first prize that we're going to be giving away is the awesome Pioneer Shield from First Four Figures, of course, from Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, greatest game ever released.
Not
yeah, we're going to be giving this away. All you need to do to go in the running to win this prize is just leave a comment on the feed you are watching. Yes, leave a comment on this very feed.
Ask a question.
Ask a question. You can ask a question. You can bag us out. You can ask something genuine. You can just enjoy the laughs along with us and be like, haha, and that might work as well. But Luke's gonna be watching the feed. He's gonna be watching everything you write.
Luke Farley's back this week.
He's gonna be stalking you. He's back. But with one entrance, we have an exit, and of course, Will is not here this week, unfortunately. So again, if you're tuning in just for that segment, you can tune out.
He's at a wedding. Will's at a wedding again.
But again, just leave a comment on the feed, go in the running. Luke's going to be looking at the comments. He's going to pick some comments and pick the names and put them on the wheel, prize wheel. Yeah, the episode we spin that prize wheel, and boy, I feel like I've been talking for a while.
Yeah, I don't really have much to add this week. I was going to say something about Andy being my sidekick, but I couldn't be bothered with that. Arguing, and then Will's at a wedding again.
Will's
at a wedding.
Yeah, sure, he's at a wedding. We've got plenty to show you this week. Legend of Zelda Shield giveaway, probably some other prizes as well giveaway. I don't know, we'll find out at the end of the show. But
exciting. Just
comment on the feed, go on and run and win some goods. And in the meantime, we'll show you some awesome things that have shown up here at Popcultcha. Bianca?
Is it Loungefly time?
Well, let's just take it away from Loungefly time. We've got Loungefly on the table this week. I feel like we've promoted it.
I'm standing right near it.
So we can talk, or we can just, I don't know, learn it at the table. There's so many options.
Well, we've brought up Loungefly, so let's just start with Loungefly. Hi, Loungefly. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of exclusives this week, very exciting. So these are just basically retailer exclusives that not every retailer got.
In the US, but here in Australia, they're up for grabs.
Yeah, well, they're up for grabs here anyways. Okay, so first of all, we've got this Lady and the Tramp scene backpack.
Good movie.
Because
Josh,
it's got dogs in it.
Every week we kind of touch on a Disney film that you've never seen, and your interpretation of that film.
Yes.
Lady and the Tramp. Is that where you're going to go this week?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go Lady and the Tramp. Just like it. He's a bit rough around the edges. She's not. I think he might be.
That sounds like a familiar story.
He might be a wolfhound or something of the likes. And I think it's a little bit based on Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, is
because
it?
the families don't want them to get together.
And they eat a lot of spaghetti. In Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah. And
I mean, like, the families are cool with it, but they do eat a lot of spaghetti.
do they eat spaghetti in Romeo and Juliet?
Wow, you eat a lot of spaghetti and Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, mainly just the families weren't okay with the dogs being together, but then they just did their own thing anyway, because it's like a love story.
Did they die at the end?
I don't believe they did. I think
It's a family movie, Andy.
The ending of that
So
is...
is Romeo and Juliet.
My understanding is that this is a prequel to 101 Dalmatians.
How?
Just a mere Dalmatian at the end, I think.
Just because you bought a beagle that ended up not being a beagle doesn't mean all Dalmatians come from wolfhounds. Yeah.
I think it's a wolfhound anyway.
Alright.
But yeah, good movie, Lady and the Tramp. If you haven't seen Lady and the Tramp, check it out. If you want a better movie of Lady and the Tramp, look at the one with the real dogs in it. That's the better one. The newer one with the real people and the real dogs.
Well,
Alright, wow.
I prefer the animation personally, so I love this backpack. It's got like a real like watercolor, soft autumn theme. It's got its really cool enamel zipper charm. Just go with it, and I think it's just awesome. But moving on from Lady and the Tramp, we also have this backpack that's got Ariel, Princess Tiana, and Belle on the front, and it's stylized to be like a castle. So this one's really cool. Like, they don't do a lot of backpacks where it's just like a few select princesses. It's usually like one theme or like all of them at once kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. We also have, this one just landed actually. So this is the Seven Dwarves mini backpack, and it's just stylized after them working like in the mine, in the forest and stuff like that. And I think it's really cool.
They've got that many gems in a day's work. I don't know why they.
What's his name,
like
Josh?
in that forest, right? Like that's a lot of.
His name's Andy.
What are you comparing me to, Dopey?
Look, it's like Andy when he wears his hats.
Yeah, he's pointing at
Ah. I'm not wearing a hat today.
Yeah, but you normally wear a hat. In the winter, he wears a beanie a lot like that his ears stick out from underneath.
Anyway, Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. I absolutely love that as well. I think it's really cute. We also have the stained glass backpack from Cinderella. Josh, any theories around Cinderella?
He's gonna make it turn
Josh, do you have any
background
input?
and make the same comment as
Yeah,
earlier.
I just need you to turn it back around, please.
Like all the way around.
All the way around.
To the camera.
To the back of the bag. Turn. That
Okay,
there.
that.
There we go.
Can
That.
you name all the 7 dwarfs?
So that's
Sleepy,
Gus.
Gus.
Sleepy,
It's Gus and Gus.
Dopey,
Sleepy, Dopey, Sneezy,
Jeremiah,
Happy,
Franklin,
Grumpy,
Grumpy,
Doc,
Doc,
Bashful.
Bashful, Dag.
How many of those?
That's because one of them's not actually called Jeremiah, Josh.
Anyway,
So-
what a bag.
Yeah,
No,
what's the
just-
importance of Gus?
It was just
gonna compare it to me
same
again.
same thing. Beanie under their ears and green top like this.
I'm not wearing a
Just
beanie
the same.
today. It's not working. I like your haircut, thanks.
Anyway, this is Cinderella. That is Gus and not Andy. So this is really cute. So it's just stylized, obviously like stained glass, and it's got a cute little enamel zipper charm here. But it's just showing off Cinderella's special happily ever after. So that's a really cool design. And the last one we've got, which has got a lot going on, is really, really cool. So this is the Pinocchio paintings backpack. So it's got all kinds of scenes on it from the movie. And it's actually stylized like the old Golden Books, which I think is really, really cool. I was a real Golden Books fan growing up. So, it's got Pinocchio with the donkey ears and being pulled out of the water and dancing with Geppetto and all that kind of thing. It's just like a really cool, nostalgic looking
Is that
backpack.
in that movie? Does he turn into a donkey and
He
smoke
does.
a cigar?
Yes.
Is that movie?
And
Yeah.
then he's in a whale. And then,
And then he dies.
yeah,
And then he's a real boy.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of plot holes in that movie, I think.
the blue fairy.
Yeah.
I was in love with the Blue Fairy when I was a kid. I just wanted to be her. I thought she was so cool. Anyway, that's Loungefly.
Loungefly. Not a whole lot of Loungefly this week, but we hope to have some more to present you next week. We'll know next week, won't we?
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Hey, what do we do next, Josh?
Socks.
Oh, let's talk about some socks.
Let's talk about some socks.
From Primitive.
Everybody's most favourite Christmas present, socks. From
But only
Primitive,
when coupled with.
only when coupled with jocks. Socks and jocks.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're
But we don't have
stuck.
jocks? Actually, we do have jocks.
At the moment.
Well, we might have jocks eventually.
It's laundry day.
Oh my!
We got some Dragon Ball Super socks. We got some different kind of varieties here. One with Vegeta and he's got blue hair. We got one with Goku, silver hair. One with what's his name? Beerus the cat. That's an interesting premise as well. And then we got one of the whole gang just hanging out together. And they're all also wearing socks. So if you want to get some socks, be like the Dragon Ball Super gang, then Primitives. Primitives, you one-stop sock shop.
One stop shop stock. That wasn't right, but we sell them Popcultcha, so we're the one stop stock shop.
We're the one-stop stock shop.
No,
stock.
no one sells stocks.
We're if you want to buy some collectibles and you hate doing laundry,
Come to us.
one and done.
One, yeah, you can wear them once.
You can wear them. That's what we say all the time. One and done at Popcultcha. Get one thing and you're done with that, and then get another thing.
Yeah,
One and done.
Once
That's why
it's
it's
done.
That's why it's under the Bigfoot. One and done.
What? Hey, Teltrons, this is a game where you ask questions and Mike.
No,
Guys,
actually,
Blake.
it's a training thing. Like you
Blake was busy this week, guys, so Mike's behind the camera.
Hi.
And Mike knows a bit more about Top Trumps than I do.
So Top Trumps is a collectible game. They range in price from $6.99 to $9.99, and essentially, thanks Josh. That's Friends. There's lots of different themes. So there's all sorts of different things. Star Wars, 007, DC,
Spider-Man,
Disney,
Marvel, and then you got big boys.
and then you got
Top
the
Trumps quiz.
big quiz ones. So the quizzes are $20 each, and they essentially have questions on them about the different films.
Elvis Presley, and if one of them isn't about what he was eating when he died,
was it the peanut butter bacon banana sandwich?
It was. That was the one.
Was it?
Yeah, but we're not really playing Top Trumps quiz right now, Josh. So no point.
No, Josh.
You won the 007 one.
So the idea behind it is that you, like, each of the cards has different points values on them. So like with, say, the Marvel ones, they'd be power and all sorts of different things. And they've got different values assigned to them. And you read out a stat that's on the back of the card and then put that down. And then everyone else reads out the same stat and puts that down. And whoever has the highest number wins and takes all the cards. And the idea is to get all of the cards, which is great. So get all the cards and buy all the Top Trumps.
I'm going to make one of those sandwiches tonight.
Fool's Gold Loaf.
Fool's Gold loaf. I have all of those ingredients. I'm going to make a peanut butter, banana, and bacon sandwich as soon as I get home tonight.
You're gonna do it, aren't you?
And I'm going to do it. Do you want some?
No,
It's gluten-free, can't eat gluten.
yeah, I
so-
can't much of anything. But moving on, we've got some Funko soda. No, soda gold.
Funko
Gold.
Gold.
That's the
And
one, that's
he
the
always
thing.
he always
They mix
mixes
them
them up. We got Odell Beckham Jr. We got Trevor Lawrence, and then we got Ezekiel Elliott as part of the kind of the sports line.
Yeah,
of
but-
Funko Gold. They're all NFL players. They all play football. They're all padded up. It is every time I say stuff about these goals, because
Yeah.
I always talk about them because I know more about sports than
Yeah,
Andy.
you do.
I like them. It's really
Do you?
cool that they're
Like
doing these. These are a really cool design.
I like them. They're
I
really
like
cool
'em.
design. I know more about sports than Josh, so when I'm always talking about these, I always point out that these are really
doesn't-
good design.
He doesn't
And
know
I
more
like
about
them.
sports. He doesn't know more about sports. He doesn't. You don't know more about sports.
Anyway,
Andy thought AFL and Gaelic football were the same thing.
when would I ever say that? When would I ever have a conversation in which I say the words Gaelic football? So that's from Funko. Another new thing we got in from Funko is the deceased box. Now, this is-
DC East box.
Yeah, okay. The deceased box.
DC
and-
East box. DC East box. It's
East.
not deceased. Deceased means something different. DC East box.
DC East side.
It might be a little bit of a play on words.
Yeah, I think it might be a little bit of play on words. Anyway, this is just landed. We'll be shipping out pre-orders soon. We haven't even made it in stock on the website, but we wanted to show it to you. This is a new sealed box. I just took the shrink wrap off, so we're going to take a look and see what we actually get in here.
Let's
So I'm
take a
pretty
look.
sure it's a little lucky dip.
Little peeky.
So little live viewing, little live unboxing here. When we first open, we'll notice that we have bubble wrap.
That's
Now,
good, that's good.
That is good.
That's keeping everything safe.
Now we've got a deceased Batman as a keychain.
Put that on your keys. It makes it harder to lose them.
We've got a deceased Batman
DC
sticker.
East. DC East. Batman sticker.
We've got a 3M hook. Hey, that's good. Huh?
I'll be happy with that.
It's like a chase.
We got a pop pin of
DC
this deceased Batman. There it is. That's
DC East
that's
Batman.
And we've got deceased Batman in a pop. Now there's chances of chases. There's 4 options. You can get like a blood splattered Batman, a blood splattered Joker, deceased Batman, or deceased Joker. In all of these varieties of pops, keychains, and pins. We got all the same characters, so I do wonder if everything in there will be the same for each. I don't
But
know.
it doesn't
I've
know.
only opened one.
Doesn't he know that that's the case?
Well, my favourite
Someone's
part
saying
was
it's
that
pronounced diseased.
I don't think so.
Deceased.
Diseased.
Deceased.
Because they're dead, right?
Yeah.
DC.
And if you cover up the D, it's just ceased.
Like we ceased
to be.
Yeah.
ceased to talk about this product anymore
Ceased.
because we've talked about it in its entirety.
Anyway, that is a GameStop exclusive, only in the US. We sell it here in Popcultcha.
We do.
So you can grab that from us.
Let's
Little Batman box.
Andy, let's talk about some squishmallows.
Oh,
'cause you're
Josh,
right
let's
down
do
here.
it. Oh my
Let's
gosh.
talk about some squishmallows. Here is a squishmallow that looks like a Christmas elf, just in time for
You know
everyone's
what? You know
favourite
who
holiday
that looks
season.
like?
Who?
Sandy.
It does look like Sandy. It does, with the little blonde hair there. I wonder how that guy's going. He does a new job. We've got a reindeer. That's also just in time for everybody's favourite holiday, Christmas. This is
It's a gingerbread
I don't think it is.
It's a pudding.
It's called Jordan.
It looks like a Christmas pudding.
It's actually the gingerbread boy.
Yes.
Jordan, the gingerbread boy.
Boom.
Run, gingerbread man. He can't, because no
There's
legs.
no
because
legs.
That's the whole premise of Squishmallows.
I might be able to roll.
Don't have legs.
And goat thing. This is
Is it
Josephine, the something.
Is it like the spirit of Christmas?
I think it's like a unicorn.
I don't know what this is.
Alright, well, we
How
also,
did you
Could
know
it
yours
be
was
like
a gumdrop
we
thing?
also have
It's
a
the manifestation of your joy once you buy this bundle.
couple
Yeah.
of Squishmallows as well. You have a Squishmallow and a cup. I believe these are mystery ones.
Yeah. But
Mystery Squishmallows.
we're selling this
Yeah.
as a whole little bundle,
Whole little bundle.
so you can get the full set.
Full
Because
set of these four.
a lot of trying to get your hands on Squishmallows is a pretty hard task. So we thought, you know what? If we put them all together, then everyone can get everything in this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
get the full collection, full Christmas collection, just in time for Christmas 2021. Boy, I'm excited for Santa to come, aren't you, Josh?
Boy, I'm so excited about Christmas 2021.
Oh man,
Look at us.
look at us,
Look at us.
look at us.
Talking about Christmas, you know the good Christmas movie, The Night Before? You'd be Seth Rogen.
Only 44
What?
weeks away.
What? Steph Rogen, me?
You'd be Seth Rogen. You would be. You'd be Seth Rogen.
Wow.
Just because you wouldn't suit any of the other characters. Yeah. Like, who else are you going to be? You're not going to be the pro athlete guy, are you? Maybe the guy that's the whimsical owl. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I'm more of a Joseph Gordon-Levitt type.
No,
than-
you're not. You're
than
not.
it's Seth Rogen type.
He's a Seth Rogen type. Yeah, Seth Rogen's gluten-free as well. Let's talk about some Transformers, Andy.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
super
well,
excited
yeah.
about this because this is the best thing on the table today, guys. This is Transformers Masterpiece. So this is Skids, and Skids transforms folks into a Honda City Turbo. This is straight out of Japan. And look at that. That's the most Japanese car I've ever seen in my life. One, because there's a robot inside it, and two, because it's a Honda City Turbo. And I think that's pretty legit. Josh, your thoughts?
Just confused as to why you would pick to go into that.
Why
You
wouldn't
could
you?
pick.
Convenient. It's
Yeah, I suppose.
People mover.
yeah.
Yeah, living in Tokyo as well would be, you wouldn't have many places to park. But I suppose if you were to transform, you could climb up onto the top of buildings and stuff, park up there for the evening.
Yeah, you could. You
Right,
could.
yeah, that's good.
Also in the same series, we've got Starscream. Now, Starscream only transforms into a boring like jet or something. I don't know, but certainly no City Turbo from Honda.
Turbo.
So this is part of the Takara Tomy collab with Hasbro. So they put these out together. Essentially, they're authentic Japanese collectible that Hasbro have continued to put out. Obviously, there's a long history with Takara Tomy and Transformers. So these are kind of bringing back that authentic 80s vibe.
80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1980s.
1980s.
Like a Honda City Turbo.
Honda Civic Turbo from 1980s in Tokyo.
Hot damn.
The thing I love the most about that is the positioning of the rear vision mirrors, like the side mirrors.
Yeah,
They're so far up the front.
Yeah.
They're on the hood. They're so good. You got extra visibility or less. I don't know. No, during pop
It looks amazing though.
Less,
Makes you want
less
to
chance
buy
of them getting clipped.
That's maybe true, or not again. with like that. Also from cool Japanese things, we've got Astro Boy, Astro Boy and friends. So we have Astro Boy. This is Big Heads from
Astro Boy.
Heathside Trading, and which are an English collectibles company. So we've got Astro Boy. We have Kimber, the White Lion. Everyone remembers Kimber.
I'm excited about that one.
Everyone
I used to
who
watch Kimber. My mom told me that the Lion
was
King
plagiarized,
was like
100% plagiarized
Yeah.
from Kimber.
Based
The
off
White
of
Lion.
Kimber.
So good one, Disney. Ripping off something good. Probably brought to you by Disney Plus. And we've got Unico and
urine. Is that how you say it?
urine.
Urine.
Yep, it's definitely urine.
I felt weird saying that.
Iran?
The animators on that show were lazy. That just looks like Astro Boy in a dress. It does.
No.
Have you seen it, and can you confirm that that's not the case, Josh?
I don't know, Josh.
I've seen like the first 30 minutes of the movie that was made in like 2000.
What you're saying sounds really racist. So, we don't only have the big head figures, we also have some vinyl figures. This is Astro Boy, and Astro Boy is he's standing up, it's more traditional Astro Boy, and urine once again.
And Astro Boy in a dress again.
So, these from, these are great. I love Astro Boy stuff. We don't have enough. We've got some Blitzway stuff in occasionally, but it's good to have. Blitzway stuff is
really
legit.
stuff.
But boy, I'm excited to get some more stuff, and this hit side stuff is really, really good. First of all, figures. Video game collectibles.
Yeah, we got a bunch
Now,
of stuff.
boy, we got a bunch in. Of course, we'll be giving away the Hylian Shield from Breath of the Wild. This is the deluxe version. Comes with a light-up base, a little spotlight to
This,
flash
and, you
against
know,
the shield.
quick secret and Easter egg about the game is this was finally proven to be in the game recently. Someone finally found it, like Bigfoot in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
That's just not even slightly
They didn't know if it was actually in the game. Someone had to dig through the files and confirm that it was in the code. They didn't know it was really in the game.
You can
Again.
buy that shield from a dude on a roof.
I feel like I have that shield in the game.
Yeah, I do. From the guy on the roof. I think there's another
Stop
way you can get it. I'm not
gaslighting people, Josh.
You're a terrible person. We're going to be giving this away again. Just leave a comment on the feed to go on the running. So this first one figures PVC, pre-painted statue. It's legit. It's one of the most famous shields in all of
Now
Of shield
confirmed
history,
to be-
really.
Now confirmed to be a real shield. And
But it's really good. I like the extra styling that they've done to really draw attention to the fact that it's the Breath of the Wild version of it, because also there's some stylistic choices in that video game which are different to, say, Twilight Princess or
very
Ocarina of Time. But
very different.
I'm a big fan. A lot of nice weathering effects there, and that is a legit collectible for First World Figures. Also for First World Figures, and we've got some other Breath of the Wild things. We've got Rivali. He's one of the Guardians in the game.
He is one of the
This
Guardians.
is a statue, 11-inch tall. We've got two versions. We've just got the standard version there, which is that one, and then we've got the deluxe version, which looks identical, but again, this will have a light-up base, so it has a nice little extra display function there, and it looks like they're pretty much standing on one of the entrances to the little
Little caves.
yeah little caves.
But as part of that set is that you can also get Zelda and
Link.
in that set as well.
Yes, it is. Josh,
So
well done.
it's-
Look at that.
Good job.
Factoids.
They're on the back.
There we go. Factoids. Also, First World Figures, we have a couple of other pieces. We have Sif. Yeah, Sif from Dark Souls. I really like this sculpt because of how deep the awa in the mouth goes.
You can
It's super
practically
deep.
hear them when you look at it.
Yeah, but this is a nice heavyweight PVC piece. Got nice little PVC leaves there, little diorama aspects, and the sword.
Does the sword fit in and out?
It doesn't come out,
You sounded really disappointed by that.
but it's a nice piece. It's a really nice piece. You can get it. Also from First World Figures, we've got Spyro from Spyro 2, classic Ripto's Raid. Luke, what Spyro game did you work on?
Eternal Night on the PS2.
So not this one.
Not that one, no.
But
on Spyro.
it would have looked somewhat the same. Right?
Yeah.
Spyro.
Pretty similar.
So that is Spyro First World Figures. And Nintendo fans, we've got Kirby here. So this is from Kirby Kirby and the Gold Door, which I feel like they ran out of titles for the Kirby games because if they're calling it that, that's a bad name for Kirby. Whatever, Kirby's Dream Land. That was a great series.
Yeah,
Kirby's
that was
Dream
good.
Land was the best
Um,
Kirby's game.
Anyway, this is Kirby. He's just going through the Gold Door, I'm guessing. Really nice Kirby piece. I really like all the flowers and grass elements.
I always had a question about Kirby.
Yeah.
Is he a piece of bubblegum?
He is.
Is that what he is?
He is Kirby.
What is he?
Yes.
What is he made out of? 'Cause it
Yes.
looks like a piece of
Organic
bubblegum.
matter.
Not organic. It's
Mm.
pink.
What number
Yes.
Pokemon is he, Josh?
Pokemon.
Yeah.
43.
I never understood why the original Super Smash Brothers, they had Kirby, but then it had Jigglypuff, and they were so visually similar. It felt
Yeah.
like such a waste, and it was
Yeah, it
actually
was.
quite hard to figure out who was who.
It was a waste. It's so hard playing that original Super Smash Bros. Game with those two.
Things that happened before Josh was even born. The last piece we've got for personal figures today is not a PVC, it's polystone piece, so I'm not going to pick up the last ones. But this is the mini scale, what's the guy's name?
Aku.
Aku from Crash Bandicoot. This is a great diorama. There's previously been a 1-to-1 scale release of this, but I really like this smaller scale one. They've got a great diorama base, a lot of details on the stones and the vines and the plants, and everything about this piece is excellent. First Four Figures, of course, really excel in their polystone collection. I'm a fan of it. I recommend you definitely jump on this and grab this for your collection. That's what we got from First Four Figures. From Kotobukiya, we've got a couple Yu-Gi-Oh statues. We've got Yugi and Yugi's
His name's Joey.
Joey
I think it is Joey.
Tribbiani.
I think it is Joey.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't know anything
I
about
actually
Yu-Gi-Oh.
don't know.
Brandon, could you please
Just help us out for a
confirm in
minute.
the comments what that guy's called?
No, we haven't heard Brandon again. I hope Brandon's kind of helping you guys out there. You'd be able to see Brandon's sweet face on yesterday's
Yeah, on the
Facebook.
promo shop.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
promo for this.
That was
That
Brandon.
was Brandon, so save that for later. But Brandon is, he should be filling in all the cool prices that we just.
Yeah, he's filling in the
He's
gaps.
doing a good job. Yeah, we're not running down anymore.
We just don't have time.
Don't have time.
By the time I finish setting up the table, I just don't know where the day goes.
Hey Luke, this is a skateboard segment, and I feel like a skateboard segment couldn't be one without you taking the lead on it.
Yeah, sure. These are primitive boards. They do a lot of really cool collabs with the Dragon Ball Z franchise. As you can see, really, really cool decks. Great as art pieces to hang on the wall. This one in particular, slightly different shape to the rest of these ones here. This is the egg, they call it the egg shape. So this is regular popsicle shape. As you can see, sort of straight edges. This one's slightly curved. A little bit more real estate for the art. But you can also ride these if you want as well. 100% 7-ply Canadian maple, so nice and flexy if you did want to ride them.
Have you ever
Prob-
ridden an egg?
An egg-shaped board,
An
or,
egg.
or an egg.
Well, I'll leave that for your interpretation.
Neither.
Alright.
Neither, but now that you've mentioned it, it might be on the cards. Either one. Yeah, really, really cool stuff. These ones I don't believe feature any of the kind of special like foil effects or anything like that, but they have got some really, really cool finishes and things on it, especially this one. I really like this one a lot. This one features the same thing, so it kind of cuts straight through to the wood grain on the back, so it has the graphic overlaid on the top, uses a coloured like stained ply that it cuts through onto there.
That is nice.
It's really cool.
And
I got a question.
The actual, you've got a nice
Yeah,
green.
that's right, that's right.
Yeah.
I have a question about the guy on
Yeah.
the back.
Beerus.
Is that a cat or a chihuahua?
Cat.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Skinless.
Skinless
Not
cat.
skinless. Furless. Skinless would feel horrific.
No skin.
Yeah, really, really cool. They come in a slight variation of sizes here. This number here representing the width. of the deck, if you have a preference to that. But we've covered that many times in other episodes.
Deck widths.
It
It never gets old.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Have you not been here for the discussion about deck width?
I don't think I was.
Oh.
This was, I think Sandy must have been on.
Well, I'm pretty sure everyone can fill in the blanks there.
Just
yeah.
if you want more balance, go for the wider ones.
Yeah, yep. If your feet are bigger,
Yeah.
you need a wider deck.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
We got more decks to talk about, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so yeah, all these featuring different characters on here, and
That's
also
my favorite character, Neil.
Neil. Yes, Neil. I love Neil. Neil's great. I'm not a massive aficionado of Dragon Ball Z. I do know skateboard decks though, but all these also are accompanied by a featuring skateboarder themselves. Represented here, this is the name of the skateboarder that's been doing collab or signed by a primitive label. Yeah, skateboard decks. What are you laughing at, Josh?
Just Neil.
Neil. Neil's a ripper.
No, this is Neil.
No, that's
Neil.
Oh, Neil. Yeah. But this is his best mate.
Hamilton.
Yeah,
His friend's called him Milton.
$149.99, $150. Look great on the wall.
I like him. I like him a lot, and I like when you talk about skateboards, Willie, because
Thanks.
you're
I like when
you got some wisdom in there.
I like it when you talk about skateboards,
Yeah.
Spyro,
Yeah.
and high school in the 90s.
Oh, yes. Yep. These are my topics.
3 key factors.
It is. If I ever have any questions about the 90s, they go straight to Luke.
Do they?
They do, yeah. I do. I asked Luke a lot of questions about the 90s and like.
The 1990s?
I think so. Luke, when did you go to high school?
Nice.
Yeah, see? 90s. Yeah.
And early, well, late 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Friends era.
Yeah.
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 Yes. Luke, you still in the city as well.
No, we didn't.
You did.
Yeah, I did for a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
but not like in high school.
No, not in high school.
No, he was.
What is this conversation?
Hey, Josh.
Yeah, we
Cards.
got some baseball cards this week to talk about. Actually, we'll start with the baseball cards. So we got the 2021 Topps Heritage baseball cards. That is a kind of 36 pack, but they also come with this kind of card in every box. It's a bigger one, like that, but they're kind of done in that really retro style, like you'd see, kind of in packs of cigarettes. I guess that's what they've gone for. Like
Bubble gum.
Bubble
What
gum.
do you...
They started off in cigarettes.
Alright, mate, but...
They did. I watched a documentary on trading cards.
Yeah, and you know what?
What?
Bubblegum cards are way cooler than cigarette cards.
Disagree. But they also come in a real cool kind of packaging as well that's kind of unique to that heritage sort of look, which is pretty sweet actually. I really like that.
I'm a big fan of all Topps trading cards. Topps trading cards, the greatest trading card company of all time.
It's because I like Panini trading cards and Andy likes Topps trading cards. But do you know what Topps do that is really great? Is
Money
the
tax.
No, it's actually the Topps Chrome sets. So this is the baseball Allen Ginter set. So these kind of come, you get a lot less cards. These cards come in packs of 4, and I believe each pack has 1 insert, but these are super cool. They're very shiny cards. They'll come with kind of like a chrome finish on them. They're really nice looking.
Is it nice looking as their Mars Attacks card?
Much nicer looking than the Mars Attacks cards.
It's pretty high standards then.
These are both available online now. And we also have some new Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
in
new
this
release today, my
New
goodness.
release. So we've got the Brilliant Stars release. So we have the Elite Trainer box here, and then we have the regular old booster right here. So Pokemon's your jam. As you know, you should probably just get in quick because they are very likely to not last long.
Sell out very quickly.
Sell out quickly.
Sell out very quickly.
Sell out like relatively quickly.
Like pretty quickly, guys. So I wouldn't wait.
I wouldn't wait. I think we can agree on that, but it's just the time in which they sell out. I guess
Yeah.
having some.
And that can be any time from now until
They're sold out.
until it's sold out.
Until
Sometimes
it's sold
it's
out,
one
yeah.
day,
But if
sometimes
there's
it's
one key point
2
that people
days.
should take away
Is
from
that they
this,
sell
It's
out
getting quick.
relatively
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
So I said relatively quickly.
Yeah,
So,
relatively.
they're only available. Those are only available until we sell our last one.
And that's true. And from the time in which we sell the first to the last, relatively small period.
Yeah. is how long you've got to buy the Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I would recommend.
And not before or after.
I
You push in the
definitely
stock.
recommend getting them soon.
From the time that we sell the first to the last is when you've got to get these cards, and then that's it. Gone.
And that's
Game
gone.
over. Game over.
No more. Maybe we'll get more, and at which point we start the cycle again of how quickly we sell out.
Or if you go into the stores, because the stores tend to send them some stock.
Yeah, the
I might
period
still
in
have
time
some.
in which they sell at the stores again might be very quick. It might be longer than we have a long.
And it's
Okay, people have had enough of this now.
Pokemon cards. Let's talk about some pop vinyls.
Yeah, guys,
Let's-
everyone's waiting. Everyone's been waiting
let's-
for pop vinyls. It's the time. It's the time. You might be able to tell. We don't have enough, as much product as we normally have this week.
So let's start it off with what we went.
This
we
is
went live with
this is
yesterday.
the
So
highlight
highlight of the week. We've got the Infinite Deku Glow in the Dark Funko Shop exclusive.
with Airy.
I
Eerie?
said Airy.
Airy.
Yeah,
Eerie.
it's the really small lady. She's really small.
Now we have sold out. This is a single SKU, folks.
We have, but
The
we
only
still
way
have some
to get it is
available.
in a very collector-friendly mystery box where you get that and 3 other exclusive items.
Yep.
For the lower price of $59.99.
Yep.
They retail at $25 each. That's a pretty good deal.
Pretty good deal.
Pretty good dealio. My goodness,
Dealio.
yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir, Bob.
Yep.
So that's only available here at Popcultcha. So if you want that for your collection,
Get in now.
get it and grab one of them mystery
Just
boxes.
as is the case with the Pokemon cards, it's gonna sell out. But let's not dwell on that. Let's talk about the Eternals.
Yeah, Josh. Now we spoke about this last week.
Yeah, are these? Did we talk about these
No,
last
we
week?
didn't. We spoke about other Eternals items. These Eternals items, these are all the Eternals.
Yeah.
This is all the Eternals. That
No,
are
Dane
released.
Whitman's
That's a
not an
lot of
Eternal.
tiles.
Dane Whitman's not an Eternal.
Dane Whitman is in the film Eternals, and and he's a character in his own right, old Dane.
He is.
I didn't really vibe with this movie.
I didn't really vibe with it either because the guy that wanted the best thing, Icarus, he dies at the end. He was doing his job. He was doing his job.
Yeah, he was.
Spoilers.
Sorry for everyone who hasn't seen the movie.
Oh, it's been out for ages.
It goes like 17 hours, folks. You never make it to the end.
No, he's good. He's good. He's very he's got the best memory of all of them. That's the thing, right? Is
Yeah,
they-
and Thena has the worst memory of all of them.
yeah, they all forget things all the time.
Anyway, that's the
Very
Eternals.
forgetful
We've got
bunch.
Druid, we've got Thena, we've got Kingo, we've got Makari, we've got Dane Whitman, we have Cersei, and then way back up,
Gilgamesh.
Top again, we've got Ajax, and then we've got Crow, and then we've got Sprite, and then we've got Icarus, and then we've got Phantos, and then we've got Gilgamesh. And what is apparent, and there are too many freaking characters in this movie. And I think that was the issue.
Would you like being an Eternal?
No,
I would. I
Really?
would be an Eternal. No, it's not.
living all eternity.
Yeah, I'd be an Eternal. I would. I'd go and do heaps of stuff.
And then you run out of things to do, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't because it would be ever changing. It was always changing landscape.
Very slowly for you though.
They can go to different planets as well.
No, they can't.
Well, they could. They just choose to.
Imagine it'd be your worst nightmare. 5 minutes is a long time for you.
But these guys fight. They fight the things,
Yeah, they did.
the deviants. So there's always something for them to do if they do get bored. Go and sniff some out.
Did you like the film, Bianca?
I haven't actually watched it. I'm
Spoiler
like
alert.
not interested in the plot, so I'm just like, I'll watch it at some point just to say I
Spider-Man.
watched it.
Spider-Man is in it. Cameo appearance.
Stop.
I wish.
You're just tricking people into watching it.
Spider-Man is not in it, you guys.
So that's the Eternals. Some of these have been in for a while, but we have just landed the rest of the outstanding pieces of this collection. So we have it all available.
We got some Disneyland People Mover stuff. That very popular ride that doesn't go very fast at Disney World. The People Mover. So we got Mickey Mouse on the People Mover. We got the Minnie Mouse on the People Mover, and we got Pluto, one of the greatest characters of all time.
Because he's a dog.
On the
But not a
People
talking
Mover.
dog. He's the dog in the Disney.
Yeah, he's just simple. He's got simple motivations. He's not doing anything that people don't want him to do. He's just friendly. He's nice. He goes and licks people. He's a nice dog. And from the
Hawkeye.
hit series Hawkeye,
Sponsored by Disney Plus. Sponsored Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Thank you very much.
Okay, Maya Lopez. Maya Lopez is a character in the Disney Plus series Hawkeye, which
can stream now on Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus. If you haven't seen it already, just jump on there now, Disney Plus.
How long
And
is
if
it gonna be on Disney Plus?
Hawkeye is not your thing, then there's plenty of other great choices on Disney Plus.
I've always had a
Great
really
range.
positive experience when using Disney Plus.
I've always had an extremely
can't go wrong.
positive. You can't, because even for
With
people.
hundreds of options for all age groups.
Yeah.
Now that they've got R18 plus treats on there. Like
They do.
currently screening Pam and Tommy.
Yeah.
Only available on Disney Plus.
But if you're like me and Andy and you have very different tastes and you just can't decide on what to watch, well, Disney Plus is your one-stop shop, because when we're sat on the couch together after a long night at work, we just want to relax. We'll throw on one night we'll throw on Futurama, and then the other night we'll throw on a Wes Anderson movie like Fantastic Mr. Fox. which is-
Available on Disney Plus. Check out
It's
Wes
available on
Anderson's
Disney
new
Plus.
film.
The French
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 Dispatch.
Dispatch is
Available now
on
on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Anyway, from the Matrix film that I haven't seen, that I heard mixed things about, potentially it might be better than the Eternals. I don't know. We got Morpheus recast for this one, and we got Trinity not recast for this one. From basketballs, we have
Basketballs.
Russell Westbrook, and we have Chris Paul. Two basketballs pops that have just come in.
Yeah, we do. We do. We got some basketball stuff. One place for the Lakers, one place for the Phoenix Suns. I was too busy looking at what Luke was doing, and Andy butchered it. So let's move on. From DC superheroes, we have Blue Beetle. What is
Glow
he
in the
do?
dark. He's a superhero, and this is a Blue Beetle.
And he glows. Felix the cat.
Oh boy,
Flops.
that's something I'm excited about. I like Felix the cat.
He
Felix
would,
the cat.
and he
He's
would
got a
love
bag.
Felix
It's the lucky thing in his bag. It's a magic bag, and he's a cat.
Not to be confused with Mickey the Mouse.
Yeah, no. Felix the cat actually predates Mickey Mouse.
Mickey the Mouse.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen Felix the Cat like that. Like I've seen like him as an icon, a
Yeah.
pop culture icon and stuff. But
It was a
But never
cartoon
seen
in
the
like
show.
the 90s, and then
Yeah.
prior to that it was like
you should have seen it, Josh.
But he's a bit older than that, old Felix. Oh yes sir, yes sir. Yes,
Just gets
sir.
up to antics
He
all the
is.
time. It's like a Tom and Jerry, but he's
Just-
a little bit more grown up.
Yeah, he's got a bag. He goes into adventures. And
Yeah.
it's like
It's like him going to the supermarket, going fishing. Like, it's more like grounded. It's more adult, I guess.
I guess so. And from Scooby-Doo, I think we showed this last week.
Glow in the dark, Phantom Shadow. I don't think we did show this last week.
Well, anyway, I'm excited because I like Scooby-Doo. I
He
like
does.
phantoms. I like shadows. I like spooky things that glow in the dark. And this has everything I just listed all in one.
Would you like shackles?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got
Especially when they're
shackles.
rattling.
It's got shackles as well, which is good. We've got some larger stuff to talk about. We've got some 10 inches. So from the USA basketball, I'll start up then, shall we, Mike? From the Cinderella Castle, we have Walt Disney World's Cinderella Castle with Mickey Mouse in a tuxedo. That must be
presenting people to come in Cinderella's castle.
So come on in. Even though even though she's royalty, she's a nice lady. You can come on and have a look
Give
around.
you a tour guide only within certain rooms. Don't go past the roped off areas. They're not for public access.
I actually went to Disneyland, went past the roped off areas. There's nothing in there. It's like storage.
Alright, well, you can own the roped off areas. You kind of get inside it, but anyway, this is Pop Town. Pop Towns, they're an outer scale vinyl figure of a building with an accompanying regular sized pop.
Yeah.
If you put one in front of the other, you might be able to get enough perspective.
You could do a bit of funny trick photography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could.
We could.
You could. You don't have to, but you could. From Team USA basketball.
We have Michael Jordan and Larry Bird. And
We
Larry
do.
Bird doesn't have a mustache in this, so I don't know how anyone's supposed to
Yeah,
identify as Larry Bird.
no Larry Bird pops have mustaches.
One does actually.
He didn't always have a mustache.
He should have always had a mustache.
He didn't always have a mustache.
He should have though.
So
Maybe he would have sunk a few
Don't
more
trust
threes.
someone that shaves off their mustache.
leave him alone. He did great things for basketball. And I think he's done some good charity work as well, but I'm not sure. We also have the 10-inch Infinite Decker with Airy to accompany the Funko Shop exclusive one that we just launched. It's
It's
10
a
inches.
bigger version of it.
it's
It
a-
doesn't glow in the dark.
It's a bigger version that does not.
But it's Aries like
glow in
a
the dark.
regular sized pop.
Yeah,
This
Aries
one.
like a regular size pop in this. So I don't know if he gets big in the show, and that's what this is, but
I've never seen it.
neither have I. Neither have I. Bianca, have you seen this?
I started watching it, but there's a lot, and I wasn't ready to commit, so I stopped. But it's pretty cool.
We'll never know unless you kind viewers at home can tell us if
Brandon.
you guess big or something.
Brandon?
Surely someone in the feed thinks.
Brandon, have you seen this? Brandon?
Anyway, from Up, and I think we showed this last week. Maybe?
Yeah, we did show this last week. We got Carl and Ellie with the balloon cart because I said he was at the zoo.
And was he?
I don't know, and I said he was giving her a balloon, but I don't think he was.
I remember.
I don't think he was. I think he was pointing her in a direction. How underwhelming do you think it would be for him? She's a zookeeper. She's got a great job. He has to stand by a balloon cart all day.
The balloons are good.
Yeah, for like maybe a day. Like it'd be interesting doing it for like a day. I reckon Andy.
The balloons are like a central theme to the film, so
What do you mean?
it attaches balloons to a house and then flies the house.
I thought that was the kid that does that. It's like
The kid kind of comes with them.
The kid
because-
hijacks it.
I thought
He
the
doesn't
kid.
kid's on the
do that.
porch.
Yeah, the kid does it as like a prank, though, right?
No.
I don't think you've seen the movie.
Old man's like, get off my porch, you kid, and then he doesn't get off the porch.
Well, how does he tie all the balloons up there if he's old?
Because he's a professional balloonist.
That's not a trade.
Anyway, from Book of Boba Fett, or the very last scene in season 2 of Star Wars: The Mandalorian, we have Boba Fett and Fennec Shan on the throne, and this is a television moments pop. It's deluxe. It's diorama. It's legit. I like it.
That's cool.
It's awesome.
Now I'm very excited about this piece above it. As you may have seen with the Office and Seinfeld diorama series that came out last year with the Funko Mini Moments, this is WandaVision, and this is the 1950s WandaVision set. And it's probably hard to see because it's black and white, like the 1950s show, but essentially you get a piece of the house in
These are cool.
the era of the 1950s. And this is going to expand out, and you're going to essentially get one piece from every era of television in which they covered in that show. And I expect them to kind of clip together as different
Like the
different parts of
Seinfeld
the
ones
house.
and the Harry
Yeah.
Potter ones. Yeah.
That
Well,
Seinfeld one was sweet.
It was
I love
legit.
that one.
Jerry
That was
Seinfeld.
so 90s.
It was. What do you think I like it?
Yeah.
These are great.
Yeah.
This is really great. 1950s. Got Wonder and Vision. It's going to be a great series to collect. So keep your eye out. It's going to keep announcing more of those. Now that My Hero Pop has come in, Tamaki, Majiki, and I don't know what this guy's
No,
quirk
but
is.
there's a lot going on there, though, right? Like, he's got an octopus hand on the other side, I think.
I think he's got a clam. And he's no, he's got an octopus hand.
He does have
And
an
then he's
octopus
holding a
hand.
clam.
He must be able to breathe underwater. That'll be it.
Hey Brandon, can you just cat breathe underwater?
Brandon, is that what his quirk is? Breathe underwater. Brandon.
I don't know.
Brandon.
Probably octopus hand is more.
Brandon.
From
Brandon.
This is another Walt Disney World pop that's coming. This is Captain Hook at the Peter Pan's flight attraction. So he's on the ride. It's a pop ride for him on an amusement ride, and that's as much of a ride he can actually do because he's not actually driving. No, he's just
Just
he's going along.
tagging along.
Brandon said, no, he eats stuff and then gets those abilities.
Right, so he ate some octopus.
Yeah.
So he's like Kirby.
Yes.
Yeah. It's exactly like
Kirby.
Kirby. Exactly like Kirby.
My favorite thing to eat in Kirby was when you could get one of the block ones and you
Yeah. That was good.
and you smush things.
So I just learned something about Kirby, by the way. So
Yeah.
you know that.
It's
I looked it up before.
Named after the guy who rented the factory. Or-
Isn't he trying to work
Is he a bubblegum?
work out? No. So he was just like a placeholder design while they were making the game. He wasn't even ever supposed to be this.
It's just blob.
They was like,
there
yeah, we
instead
just
of-
put a blob there to represent it. And then they were like, you know what? I like the blob. So
Well,
they
it's
ran
good.
with it.
Well, it's good. Well, it's good, and I think
Bubble gum.
I think Nintendo named him after their lease had expired on a factory, and they allowed the owner allowed them to keep working and pay them back later. And as a thank you, they named him after him. His name's Kirby.
I don't think that was what
That was the thing.
I
That
don't
was the story I
think that-
heard.
I don't think that was it.
That was the thing.
I heard they called him Kirby after he did a bubblegum machine.
Whatever comes next is not canon.
He did a bubblegum machine, and then the pink piece of bubblegum rolled into the curb, and he said, "Oh, this is all Kirby now."
How do you come up with this on the fly all the
He
time?
knows where he wants to go.
Yeah, and
And he knows where he's
just
starting
stumbles.
Stranger Things, this is part of a diorama. I can't remember if we showed this piece last week.
We
or
did.
the
We've
11.
shown this piece 3 times now.
Anyway, diorama series clips together. You got Dermot, you got 11, and you got 2 other characters yet to be determined, released by this packaging. And you got the Upside Down, you got the Buyer's House, and they clip together. Which is cool. And Bianca, this is a Venom piece on the
Venom
throne.
on throne.
So this is a real.
Best pop on the table, in my opinion.
What? Can you tell me? Because this doesn't look like the Venom I know.
I'm actually not too sure on that one. I actually haven't looked into it, but you know, Venom is wicked. Venom is God, and now he has wings,
He's got wings. He's got a
and he has a
throne.
throne. So he's being like extra badass.
So he's like Boba Fett.
Who is he? Like meshing with? Because Venom needs like a host, right?
Smashing
Yeah.
with the Angel from X-Men.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
That could actually be true. That's
Well,
what
you
it is.
never know. No, I must look into it though, because I saw this pop and I'm like, this is so cool. I don't know anything about the backstory. though. And then I
Research
just thought,
time.
Could be a bird that he's meshing
It
with.
could very well be a bird.
What if he wants to be a dragon? Maybe he's Charizard.
That's not canon, is it?
Definitely canon.
That's not canon.
It is now.
Definitely canon. Guys, you heard it here first. Proudly brought to you by Disney Plus.
Okay.
I think that's everything we have to show you today, guys. So without further ado, we're gonna do a little wheel spin, unless I'm
Well, pricey.
and we're gonna give away a couple prizes.
Oh, we're on time this time.
Did we do the Ukes?
Yeah. We did the Ukes.
Yeah.
I said, what are they called? I think he's called Joey. I'm gonna look that up right now.
Hey Josh, you
So
know
what do
we
we
still
do
have
first?
some of these, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll
Yeah, we'll do one of
those.
those. We'll do one of those.
Yeah. And
We do that first?
No, let's do the DC East box.
People got really up and about it. People were
DC
upset,
West.
and they were saying after our discussion about it, they were thinking that we were pronouncing it wrong. No, we were just discussing the pronunciation. We think that it is deceased.
DC East.
Alright, is
That's
this the one?
silly. It's deceased.
It's 100% deceased.
I don't think it is Joey from you yet.
Anyway, let's spin for these.
Let's spin for the.
Here we go.
DC.
I'm not on the thing where it's. Alright, here we go. Slowing down. Slowing down. Here we go.
Setu Kaiba.
Josh!
Crucians, my goodness, you have won the DC East box. Please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, postal information, and email address, and we'll get that thing sent out to you first thing next week.
Setu Kaiba, that's his name.
Setu Kaiba.
Thank you, Josh.
Welcome.
Very good. Well, we
What
might
do we
spin. We might spin for
Ooh.
well, shield.
Ooh.
Shield.
Pretty rare these, ain't you?
Well, they're
Alright.
primed to
We
be.
gotta go to the code to find it. Let's do it.
Oh no. Stop it. Alright, here we are, slowing down. Is it gonna. Ooh. Benny McGill!
Baby girl, congratulations! You won your very own Harley and Shield. Please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, your postal information, and your email address, and we'll get this sent out to you next week.
What are we.
Is
that it?
Should we do another
Is
prize,
it
Josh? Should we do it?
Sure.
I know everyone kind of wants one.
I know everyone kind of wants another
I think,
prize.
you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give away Infinite Deku, guys.
Oh!
We're gonna do it.
Surprise prize time!
Prize.
Big boy! Surprise prize
yeah,
time!
alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna spin for Infinite Deku with Eri. Boy, someone's gonna be happy to win this. Let's do it. Let's spin. Oh, do you know it? This is very now it does land on someone who's already won. We're gonna spin it, but it doesn't. It's
Ray Lee.
now it has pushed over before. No, Ray Lee, you won. Congratulations. Please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, your postal information, and your email address, and we'll get it sent out to you first thing next week. Guys, it's been a week in review here at Popcultcha. Now, it's going to be an interesting mix-up next week because Josh isn't going to be, he's going to be setting up Supernova Melbourne. Because guys, next week we're going to be at Supernova. First one in 2 years.
Yep.
And we're going to be there. Oh my goodness. You won't see any of us but Josh there.
I'll be there.
The rest of us don't like crowds.
But we'll be doing all the stuff behind the scenes.
We will. We'll be here, moving things around, planning things, getting them ready. Yes, sirree. But yeah, come check it out. I don't know who the guests are. I think there's a Doctor Who or something.
There's a Doctor Who going. I'll be there.
Yeah, come say good day to Josh. If you have a
I'll
meeting,
be
Come
there.
down.
ask him savvy questions.
Ask him
next
in person. Saturday
Yes.
and Sunday, whatever the first weekend of March is. And check it out.
Come do a height comparison maybe.
See where you stack
Yeah.
up to Josh.
Yeah.
Josh might
Maybe
wear a
bring some
t-shirt.
things to
Josh
give
might
you-
wear a t-shirt
do a
with a
sniff
little
test.
bit of tape on his shoulder of my height, and you can come and you can come and see.
You can come and touch the tape, and that's like you've touched Andy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My goodness. But yeah, come check it out. It's gonna be fun. Plenty of cool things to sell.
Plenty of cool
Plenty of
things
cool
happening.
things to see.
Yeah.
Otherwise we'll be hard at work invoicing out orders again. We've got landed about a year's worth of pre-orders in 2 weeks.
We have.
So
we're chunking
under the
through
pump.
them.
We're
chunking
chunking them out as best we can. But if there is a delay and you see something that's been made in stock on the website and you haven't got your pre-order yet, rest assured it is coming. We're just juggling as best we can. So
We are. And if you need them super urgently, you got a birthday coming up, definitely just flick us a quick message because we can get on top of that. But if you're happy to wait, we appreciate
we
your
definitely
patience as
appreciate
well.
that patience. Guys, have a great weekend. We will catch you next week for another week in review here at Popcultcha. Take it easy.
Don't watch the news too much.